Currently the market is using bump rubbers. The issue with bump rubbers is that they change as ambient temperature changes. They also change in rate as you go through cycle times. And what I mean by that is the bump rubber will lose its rate over a course of a couple of races. Where a bump spring, it doesn't matter how hot it is outside, how cold it is outside, and how often you use it, it stays consistent. This application here, where we're stacking two springs, is most commonly used in a left rear for a sprint car, for a winged sprint car. The softer spring will travel and allow the car to get left, and then as the car gets left, the bigger spring is introduced. That's what plants the tire. You can see everything snaps in, pops right in and out. You can actually run one spring very easily, as well as you can go right back to running two springs. The cups are available in either a 1/2 inch or a 5/8 hole, depending on what your shock manufacturer's shaft is. This 2-inch spring has many different applications. We've used it on the right rear for sprint cars. We've used it on the right rear for big block dirt modifieds. Very commonly used on the right front for a big block dirt modified. When used in the right front application, the bump spring allows you to take main spring out of the coilover, which will allow the car to turn in a lot easier. But then as it turns in and loads up the bump spring is actually what plants the tire in the center of the corner, as well as it builds stored energy for exit, which will transfer your weight to the right rear. So right here we have different colored packers, and what the packers are used for, they basically snap onto the shock shaft, and it introduces the spring rate a lot earlier. They'll come in 60 thousandths all the way up to a 1/4 of an inch in thickness. We offer springs between 50 pounds and 2,400 pounds, so whatever you're trying to do with your application, we have a spring that will fit it.